Hi, everyone. Um, this is a couple of quick ways to submit your project to the Dropbox. So the first way is if you're using a story map. So in a story map, what you need to do is once you're finished everything, you need to publish it. And when you publish it, there's a couple of things that you have to make sure of. First of all, I believe everyone is signed on to a group. So if you go down to group here, you want to click on group and pick whatever class you're in. I think period one or period three or something along that line. This is just one example. If for some reason you're not signed up in a group, then you click organization. But ideally, you want to send it to the group. Click publish, and it takes a few minutes for this to switch from saying edit at the top to eliminating the word edit. You can't copy the URL and paste it into the Dropbox until that word edit disappears. Otherwise, it hasn't properly published. Now, if you included a couple of maps that you had created, like this one here, says, oh, wait a sec, do you want to also share these? Yes. If you don't share them, then I'm not going to be able to see those maps when you share the story with me. So basically, it's saying that anybody within group one is going to be able to see this. So it says it's published, waiting for that word edit to disappear. And now that it's gone, I can copy this, and then I'm going to go to my Dropbox. There's two different Dropboxes that I've created. For those of you using an online service like StoryMaps or Prezi, something along that line, you're going to use the one that involves just putting a link in. It's not going to ask you for a file. If it's asking you for a file, then it's a project like a Google slideshow or a PowerPoint slideshow, and it would be in a different one. So down here it says final project, final version, story map. So take a look at the rubric that I've provided. It gives you lots and lots of great ideas on how to make sure that your project is up to par. So go down past the rubric. All right. So there's the rubric up there. There we paste it in, and then we click submit. Now, if I've got a slideshow instead, a Google slideshow, for instance, um, I don't want you to just put the link into the Dropbox. 90% of you do it wrong. You don't change the share settings so that I can see it. So it's the same as not handing it in. So please don't do that because too many of you mess it up. What I'd much rather have you do is to download the file and put it into the Dropbox. So of course my super slow computer here is taking a while for it to figure out what it wants to do. Oh my goodness, this thing's a piece of garbage. Yeah, we get it. Okay, so we want to go file and want to download it. And I would suggest a PowerPoint or PPTX. You can do it as a PDF if you're using what's that called? A Microsoft, or sorry, not a Microsoft, but a anything that's produced by Mac, because if you're using any of their fancy programs, it's not going to work in. I won't be able to open the file. So PPTX or PDF are the only versions that I'll be able to read. So all right, once it's downloaded, once again, you need to go to assignments All right, so this is only if you had done the slideshow. You've done a, whatchamacallit, oh, what's that called? A story map, then you're not going to go through this. You go through the procedure that I showed you earlier. So here's the second, where's the second draw? Final project, where are we? File only. All right, so in this case, we're going to go into here. All right, so we're going to click on add a file. Now, if you don't know where it downloaded, you can click on this little thing and go show show location. But more than likely, I think we can just simply click and drag it over and drop it in there. And now we're good to go. All right, so hand that in and check your email on the day after it's due because I'll be emailing those people that didn't submit it correctly. Oh, don't forget to click submit. All right, good luck with your projects.